do that.
All right, how do you know when you want somebody to be a friend?
They nice to me, and I know because if they nice and they don't bully other people.
All right, awesome. So this is called the sometimes friend. Why is that important, the sometimes friend? What could that mean?
Sometimes she's a friend. She's a friend.
Okay.
Sometimes she's not.
Okay, so you think that sometimes the person in the story is a friend and sometimes they aren't? Okay, look at the picture. What do you think the story is going to be about based on the picture on the front cover?
I think it's gonna be about two girls being friends.
Okay, so I'm going to think aloud, okay? We're going to use the same strategy that we used when we were reading Max about connecting prior knowledge, meaning you're going to think about what you already know and connect it to the story that you're reading, okay? And that helps you to understand things a little bit better. When you relate it to your personal experience and stuff that you already know or that you already have some familiarity with, it helps you to understand what's going on in the story a little bit better, okay? So I would look at this and I would say, all right, so there's on the cover, there's two girls and they're drawing pictures together and they both look happy. So that looks like a friendship to me because I know that having being friends is doing stuff with somebody else that you like and you're having a good time and you guys are sharing your experiences together. Okay? So to me that's telling me that that's be somebody being a good friend. So then we're going to look at the back. What's going on the back cover?
One of them looks sad and one of them looks happy.
And one looks sad and one looks happy, right? So maybe that's where the sometimes comes in, right? Because on the cover they're getting along. On the back, somebody looks unhappy. And I know that that's a definition of sometimes. It's not always one way or it's not always the other way. So let's start reading the sometimes friend. I'm going to read the first page and then I want you to read the next page. Lucy scanned the cafeteria and tried not to panic. It was her first day of third grade at a new school. She had no idea who to sit with. All right, so you turn the page, and I want you to do the same thing. If there's a word that you don't know, I want you to highlight that word so we can go back to it, okay? Did you know all the words from this page?
No.
Okay, so where's your highlighter? I want you to highlight the words that you do not know. Okay, so go ahead, you can turn the page. All right, I want you to read.
The girl, then a girl with big bright.
Track with your fingers.
Then a girl with a big bright smile Lucy waved Lucy over to her table. Lucy sank down behind her with a small sigh of relief. I'm
Dinah.
Dinah, the girl said. Hi, Lucy said. I'm Lucy. I like your hair tonight.
Dinah.
Dinah said. Wish mine was curly. Thanks, Lucy. You look like an artist, Dinah. Dinah said. I like art. Lucy said. Me too, Dinah said. Let's draw at your house this week. I'll bring my marker. You can bake us cookies, okay, Lucy? Excited excited to have a new friend.
Okay, so go ahead and highlight if you need to. Hi, How is Lucy feeling right now?
Happy.
Why do you think she's happy?
Because she said excited to have a new friend.
Right, and so she was excited to have a new friend. How do you think she felt initially when she first got to the cafeteria and didn't know anybody?
Nervous.
Right, she was probably nervous. Okay, when we go forward, when you're reading, I want you to read with more expression. So the things in quotation marks, what are those? If something is in quotation marks, what does that mean?
Dialogue.
It's dialogue, right? So you should be saying it as if you are the person that's speaking, right? So I'm going to read the next page. On Saturday, Dinah came to Lucy's house. Lucy served snickerdoodles fresh from the oven. What's snickerdoodles?
I don't know.
It's a type of cookie.
Oh, snickerdoodle.
I like chocolate chip better, Dinah said. I told you that. Oh, Lucy said. Dinah had told her nothing of the kind. Dinah ate the snickerdoodles anyway. Lucy watched her drop crumbs on the rug. Okay, read the next page.
You have a great room, Dinah said. My favorite color is purple too, but my room is green. Dinah had finished the cookie. She sank down on Lucy's bed and said, let's draw here. Lucy
Hesitated.
hesitated.
Do you know that word? So you should highlight it.
I highlighted. Hesitated.
Hesitated.
Stated.
What do you think hesitated means?
Annoyed.
It said Lucy hesitated. So
Unhappy.
Dinah had finished the cookie. She sank down on Lucy's bed and said, let's draw here. Lucy hesitated.
Happy.
Hesitated is like she didn't really want to do it, so she kind of paused. Like, I don't know if we should do that. Go ahead.
But she wanted Dinah to like her, so she agreed. It wasn't long before Dinah marked her slip and made a long black line through the purple flower on Lucy's bed. Lucy gasped. Oops, Dinah said. Her eyes were
If you track with your finger, you won't lose your space.
big and round, and it was a Lucy nodded, but she wasn't so sure. It seemed like an accident. Yay!
On Monday, Dinah and Lucy jumped rope at recess. When a girl and boy smiled at Lucy, she waved at them. Dinah stopped her. Don't look at Anna and Eugene, she said. They're laughing at you. They think you're a weird jumper. After school, Anna and Eugene asked Lucy to jump rope with them the next day. Not if you're going to laugh at me, Lucy said. Why would we laugh at you? Asked Eugene. Dinah told me you just want to make fun of me, Lucy said. That isn't true, Anna said. Sometimes Dinah lies. What do you think is going to happen next?
They might not be friends. That's where the sometimes comes in.
Okay, let's see.
That night at dinner, Lucy didn't feel hungry. What's wrong, Lucy? Her dad asked. That she began. You know, Dinah, the one who complained about your cookies, she asked. Lucy nodded. The one who got magic marker all over your bed. And as she said, it was an accident, Lucy mumbled.
So she did, her dad agreed. She confuses me, Lucy said. She compliments me and says she's my friend, But sometimes she seems just like the opposite. Her dad waited for her to go on. Today, Dinah told me some other kids were making fun of me, Lucy continued, but later they told me she was lying. Friends make us feel better, her dad said. Does Dinah make you feel better? Sometimes, Lucy said. Sometimes I'm scared of her. She thought for a moment, and sometimes I feel sorry for her. I think maybe I'm the only friend she's got. Why would she be the only friend that Dinah has?
She's new to the school.
So if Lucy's new to the school, why would she be the only friend that Dinah has?
Because it's still beginning of the school year, and it's not time to make that many friends.
Does Dinah seem like the type of person that people want to be friends with?
No.
Why not?
She's lying on people.
Mm-hmm.
Like today happened to me.
Right, so you're making a personal connection, so that's good because it'll help you remember the story more, okay? Lucy's dad smiled. To have a friend, you have to be a friend. Maybe Dinah hasn't learned that yet. You have. When the other kids get to know you, you'll make more friends. Dinah told me not to play with the other kids, Lucy said. Dinah's in charge of Dinah, he said. You're in charge of you. Go ahead.
The next day at lunch, Dinah went and picked the seat.
With your fingers.
The next day, beside her, Lucy's voice shook when she spoke. Let's sit with Anna and Eugene. She said, no, Dinah. She said, they're me. Lucy hesitated. Then Eugene smiled at her and she felt a little brave. I'm going to sit with Anna and Eugene. She said, come with me, Lucy. Dinah said crossly, sit down.
What could that mean? Lucy, Dinah said crossly, sit down. What does crossly mean?
I don't know.
She probably was upset. Lucy, Dinah said crossly. Go ahead. Sit down.
Lucy had a lump in her throat. She didn't think she could speak without crying, so she didn't try. She didn't sit down. Dinah frowned across her arm. Just be sorry, she warned. That's me.
I'm going to read 2 pages, okay? Lucy swallowed. The lump in her throat disappeared. I'm sorry about one thing, she said. I'm sorry we can't be friends. If you want to be my friend, you need to be a friend to me. I hope you will. She turned and walked over to Anna and Eugene. You can read. Go ahead. Go ahead. Read and read with expression. Make it good.
Sit with us, Anna said. Lucy felt a little shaky. She sat down and looked at the two of them. How it's going, Eugene? Lucy took a deep breath and smiled. They smiled back. Better, she said.
Why do you think she says she's doing better?
Because she has new friends.
Because she has new friends. And what else? What did she just do?
She got rid of her mean friend.
Right, I wouldn't say she got rid of her because she told her, she left the invitation open for her to be her friend, right? Because she said, to be a friend, if you want me to be a friend to you, you have to be a friend to me. But she stood up to her. She wasn't scared of her anymore. She stood up to her and told her she needed to be a better friend, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we're going to stop there. And then we are going to answer some comprehension questions about the story and talk some more about inferencing, okay? You can take a bathroom break. Go ahead.